Hello and welcome to Cam Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Each weekday, a staff member or a volunteer will be sharing an object from the permanent collection and posing questions for discussion. Please check back every day at 10 a.m. for a new item and a new discussion. My name is Zohreh and I'm a docent at Cam. Where have you placed artworks in your home? Are any of those hanging from the ceiling? For today's discussion, I have chosen a sculpture by Calder. When we hear the word sculpture, we think of something that is stationed and we move around it. Calder injected motion into art. Many of his sculptures move and hang from the ceiling. This kind of sculpture is known as a mobile. Calder invented this art form, and it was the French artist Marcel Duchamp, a friend of Calder, who called this a mobile, and the name stuck. Here at Cam, we have 20 leaves and an apple. It is composed of pieces of cut sheet metal, wires, and paint. It was commissioned for the lobby of the Terrace Plaza Hotel, Cincinnati in 1946. Can you spot the apple? How did you recognize it? What makes the apple different from the other pieces? Can you give me 3? Calder was born into a family of artists. At first, he got his degree in engineering, but then he went to art school. No doubt engineering plays a great role in his art. See how well balanced this piece is. It is approximately 17 feet long and reminds us of a huge tree branch with all its sub-branches with leaves of all sizes and shapes. The first wire from the top divides the composition by having 4 large leaves on one side and 16 much smaller ones on the other side. It is ingeniously balanced. This whole tree branch takes a different form each time it moves. I challenge our mathematicians to calculate how many different forms this piece can take. Our presence, the slightest move in air, makes it come to life and change. Sometimes the moves are extremely gentle, like the fluttering of the smaller leaves, and sometimes the whole sculpture moves as if the wind is blowing through the branch. His works were inspired by nature. Calder was also interested in dance, entertainment, and performance. You can see some kind of choreography of movement, and it is so well constructed that the elements move with each other but do not touch each other. Calder developed the mobile at the time when artists were influenced by the fast pace of modern life. It was Calder who literally brought movement into his art. And strangely, the mobiles slow us down. We spend time with his art. We become part of them as we react and interact. No wonder that his art is loved by all ages. When he wanted to create something, he had 2 things on his mind. First, to make it more alive, and second, always to bear in mind the balance of it. Symmetry did not interest him. What interested him was the visible breaking down of the composition, and what creates the composition is its disparities. How many geometric and organic shapes do you see in this piece? Would this piece be in balance if the apple was hanging down instead of standing up? Comparing the apple to the rest, think color, shape, geometric, organic, and position, loose or fixed. Would you have done the same? Come, see, and experience 20 leaves and an apple, which is located on the first floor between the Terrace Cafe and the famous mural. Thank you.